What's up, guys? Frank Fulci back again, and this is not my normal weekly haul. It's a separate video for a package from Vinegar Syndrome. Now, first of all, welcome everybody. I don't want to get into this yet, but welcome. Welcome if you're new, welcome if you're a recent or a long-time subscriber. Hopefully, if you are not a subscriber already, if you like what you see here, hopefully by the end of the video I can convince you to hit that subscribe button. Let's jump into this now. The reason I let out a big sigh a couple seconds ago is because this is actually the third time I'm trying to film this video. I filmed a long video on this past Wednesday for every horror film I watched in November, which if you haven't watched already, you should go back and do so, because it's pretty good. I talk about some good movies, some not so good movies, and so on and so forth. But anyway, my battery died the first time I tried to do this because I got overzealous in trying to film today. And I didn't charge my battery from from doing that long ass video, so the battery died. Okay, charge the battery for an hour, come back. Got about 6 minutes into recording the second time just now, and my SD card was full, so it stopped recording. So, third time's a charm, hopefully here, guys. At least in those two failed attempts, I realized what this is. I originally thought this was my Black Friday haul, which I knew was too good to be true because it came so quickly. This is actually as a subscriber, my December package, basically. So let's jump into this. Like I said, guys, I've tried to film this twice over. It's sliced open, so you don't get to see me slice it open, but that's fine. You guys don't care about that anyway. Let's jump into the actual movies now that I know what this is, and now that hopefully everything with my camera is good to go. So, everybody knows already that Vinegar Syndrome has top quality stuff. From everything from the restorations of the movies themselves to the quality of the packaging and the slipcovers and the extra goodies. So while I may not know much about every single one of these titles, I have no problem supporting these guys and giving them my money. And like I said, I was already a subscriber, so this stuff was sent to me. I didn't have to do any extra add to cart, add to order, all that shit. Now I did put a lot of orders in for Black Friday, so that will be an additional package coming somewhere down the line once they get to it. This was delivered by FedEx, so I got a shipping notification like literally 2 days ago, or 3 days ago, I want to say, and then it came yesterday. So very quick shipping with the FedEx. I think this is the first time actually Vinegar Syndrome is using FedEx, but whatever. So let's jump into what I got, guys. First up, Silent Madness in 3D. Awesome cover. Like I said, these guys always put in awesome work in terms of quality of the artwork and all that things like that. Now in my last two failed attempts of trying to film this, I did read the synopsis both times. I'm not going to do that this time. Basically, what this movie is about is an escaped mental patient. He's known for killing co-eds and sorority babes and all that kind of cool slasher tropes type stuff. He escapes the institution he's in, and he goes back and finds his old stomping grounds and tries to kill these co-eds again. In the meantime, one of the doctors is tasked with going to find him, and the institution also wants to keep this hush-hush, so they hire two thugs to silence the doctor after she gets back the patient. So, a little convoluted, but that's what I get from reading this, and that's my rundown of the synopsis. Now, the funny thing about this is there's 3D glasses. I don't know if you guys hear the shaking. It's not the disc. There's 3D glasses in here. And you can watch this in 3 different ways. You could, if you have a 3D TV, which I do own, it's just not hooked up currently because I have a new 4K TV. But 3D TV, you can watch it, with that style of 3D, which is digital 3D. You can watch with anaglyph 3D, which works with any TV and the glasses they provide for you, or flat 2D. So that's cool of them to give you those options at least. You don't have to own a 3D TV, because I know those aren't that popular, definitely not anymore. I don't know if 3D 4K TVs exist. If they do, I'm an idiot for not getting one, because like I said, I kept my 3D TV. There was some issues with it, like pressing the input and stuff, so I didn't want to necessarily get rid of it because it still worked in terms of when you got it on the input you needed, it still functioned. So I got a 4K TV. Now, if 3D 4K TVs exist, guys, let me know in the comments, and maybe I'll be an asshole and get a new one. But anyway, next up, guys, this is a film that I have heard about over the years. I've never seen it. There's been a few times where I almost pulled a trigger on either buying a DVD or streaming it or something, but never actually got to watch this one. So that is Fade to Black. Again, awesome artwork. I believe that's just the the original artwork for the film. But guess I can read this. All right, so alternate artwork for the actual cover of the, you know, in the case. I'll read this one for you guys. Eric Binford lives for, and if he could have it his way, let me start this over, guys. Eric Binford lives for, and if he could have it his way in the movies. He works at a 35mm print depot as a delivery boy, but spends all of his free time watching classic films and collecting Hollywood memorabilia. Endlessly tormented by his colleagues, Eric drifts further and further into a dream world wherein he embodies the silver screen characters he so deeply worshipped. However, when the teasing pushes him too far, he snaps and literally goes into character, donning the outfits of his big screen idols and slowly but surely killing off his tormentors in outrageous recreations of his favorite film scenes. Sounds actually really fucking good, and by all accounts this movie is amazing. Everything I've heard has always been positive. A slasher that's profoundly infused with cinephilia and an old Hollywood iconography from its first frame to its last. Vernon Zimmerman's Fade to Black is an often haunting examination of the terror that can occur when fantasy and reality collide. Starring Dennis Christopher... Whoa, Mickey Rourke is in this shit? Alongside Mickey Rourke, and featuring cinematography by Alex Phillips Jr. Fade to Black is a masterpiece of psychological horror that makes its long overdue worldwide Blu-ray debut from Vinegar Syndrome into a new 4K restoration. So there's commentary tracks, there's all sorts of cool special features, and I'm not going to read every single one of them. But awesome, I know everyone, like I said, is excited about that. Now, in addition to that slip, we do get the slip cover of the actual artwork you saw in the case there. So alternate slip on that. You remove this rubber band, and next up is another one that people were excited about, and another one that I have never actually seen, but this is the Beastmaster, the epic adventure of a new kind of hero. Now this is a pretty fucking awesome package, guys. This opens like a book almost. So there's a little flap here on the side, and then you have the opening of the case with artwork all around, by the way, and then the disc. Oh my goodness. So behind the disc, and there's a booklet also, there was another piece of artwork. This ribbon would have been easier for me to pull it out, but I'm a dummy and I just let it fall. Anyway, and the back has artwork. So there's this little booklet included, which is definitely a first for Vinegar Syndrome. A lot of old concept art, and there's some writing in there. And then the disc itself comes in. This is what you come to expect with Vinegar Syndrome, right? Slipcover and the disc. So again, artwork here. Different artwork on the back, and then 4K. So now this is not the first 4K we've gotten from them, right? We've gotten Rad, we've gotten Tammy and the T-Rex, but this is definitely the first one with a book, with a slip inside of a slip inside of a slip inside of a slip, Russian doll style. So yeah, I'm not gonna read this. I'll read it. Fuck it. When he was a baby, Dar and his royal family were cursed by an all-powerful wizard named Max. To prevent him, played by Rip Torn, nice. To prevent him from rightfully ascending as the leader of his people. Stolen from his parents and about to be sacrificed, Dar is rescued by a kind villager who raises him as his own. While training with his adopted father, Dar realizes the curse has left him with a unique gift, the ability to telepathically communicate with all forms of animal life. Years later, Max returns with the help of a violent brand of marauders known as the Jun to all but wipe out Dar's tribe, leaving him to fend for himself. Accompanied by his animal and human friends, Dar sets out on a quest of vengeance to destroy Max and the Jun and return peace to the land before it's too late. Directed by Don Coscarelli, sweet, from Phantasm fame, of course, Bubba Hotep, John dies at the end. Don Coscarelli didn't make John dies at the end. Anyway, and co-starring Tanya Roberts, John Amos, and Rod Loomis, The Beastmaster is a thrilling mix of fantasy, action, and adventure with touches of horror. Photographed by award-winning cinematography John Alcott and featuring incredible production design by Conrad Angioni, Vinegar Syndrome Ultra brings the Beastmaster to 4K. So yeah, VSU, I forgot. Technically, this is the first VSU 4K. That's why it's different, guys. This is what we'll be getting with the 4K treatments from VSU. Anyway, I've read too much already, so the next ones I will not read to you guys. It's just how it is here, guys. I'm not trying to be a read-along for everybody, because I don't like when people sit and read in the videos I watch, so why the hell would I do it and torture all you guys? What I will say is that this one is fucking awesome. This next one, Dimensiones Occultas, which I'm sure has an alternate title of Don't Panic. This is another one by Ruben Galindo Jr. or Halindo Jr., who did Grave Robbers, and also, what was the other one? Cemetery of Terror or something like that. So I watched Grave Robbers and I fucking loved it. I did not watch Cemetery, and this one I'm fucking excited about for sure. So again, I'm not gonna read this, but this guy does make Spanish films. I don't know if this is English language or what. I know Grave Robbers was Spanish. I don't know if Cemetery is in English. He speaks English. There was special features doing an interview with him, and he speaks English. So I don't know if he's ever made any English-speaking films. But either way, I'm excited as hell for this. Of course, there's special features, newly scanned and restored in 4K, includes both original English and dubbed Spanish. Oh, so there's the English soundtrack. Possessed by Horror, an interview with him. So there's another interview. Commentary track with him, a commentary track with The Hysteria Continues, alternate Spanish titles, reversible cover art, and newly translated English subtitles. So this may be the first of all these that I watch. Oh, although this is a great lineup, I'm not gonna lie, guys. And why am I doing that? Next up, and finally, is Forgotten Gialli Volume 2. This is another one of their awesome box sets. So it opens from the top, as you can see. And there's, I believe, 3 in here, 3 movies. First we have Girl in Room 2A. Directed by William Rose. I don't know what this is, guys. And I don't know, I think the first box set of Gialli were Spanish productions and things like that. Now, as I'm familiar with Italian Giallo films, or Gialli, so I don't know if, I mean, William Rose is not an Italian name or a Spanish name, so not sure what these are. Maybe there's American made, I mean, I don't know, maybe it said it in the announcement, but again, I can't keep, there's so much shit to keep track of, guys, so let me know in the comments below. This one looks like, I mean, it's called The French Sex Murders, this next one. And this one is directed by Ferdinando Merighi. So, could be an Italian director. Sorry guys, just reading in my head. I didn't want to read out loud. And the last one in this set is My Dear Killer, directed by Tonino Valeri. So that's definitely an Italian name. Gotta be, right? Yeah, Tonino is best known for making spaghetti westerns, and this was his only foray into the giallo genre, so that's interesting. And I love that these guys are putting spotlight on these lesser known gialli. Of course, Forgotten Gialli, it's called that for a reason. So always excited to have more giallo films in my collection, of course. And like I said, even if I know about them or not, always awesome to discover new films. So the artwork on this is fucking amazing. You know, I've come to expect nothing less from these guys. Again, quality, hard-ass box. I could probably toss this shit across the room and it would be in one piece, of course. So, again, the side of the box shows the names of the films. So if you want to store this on your shelf sideways, of course, you see what's in it. So that's it, guys. Again, this was a project to film, and normally I would have included it in my normal Sunday haul, but as you can see, we're nearing 15 minutes, and that was just with Vinegar Syndrome alone. So I do have a decent amount of stuff to show off tomorrow on my my normal, ordinary Sunday haul. So you guys definitely should come back for that. I think I mentioned it in this video. If you're not a subscriber already, please make sure you hit that button on your way out. I got a bunch of new subs in the last few days, so if you guys are one of those new subscribers and you're actually watching the video, thank you very much. I love that you decided to help, support me. If you guys want to keep up to date with other things that are going on in my life, regarding horror and involving horror, make sure you follow me on social media. I never actually really talk about this on camera. I know at the end of my films I have the the end screen with the watch more, and it has like my social media listed there, although they're not really links. There are links down in the description below. So the reason I say this is because on Instagram I post daily. I just posted this past week, in the last couple of days, new merchandise designs and stuff that I have up. So if you're not following me there, you might be missing out on these type of things. Now I did order samples of some of the shirts and stuff, so those should be coming in soon, and I should be rocking them in the videos soon. So hopefully that gets the word out, and hopefully you guys kind of like what I'm doing. I haven't really designed anything new until this past week, and I was excited about the new designs. So again, Instagram link down below, also Facebook page, and whatever else. I have my store link, I have my horrorcore, you know, if you're into the horrorcore music that I talk about from time to time, I have a couple of links, you know, involving that stuff, and so on and so forth, guys. So yeah, a lot of rambling today. I'm sorry, like I said, my brain is all over the place because I did this 3 times, so hopefully it came out all right. Hopefully you guys are not too disgusted by my fucking filming, but come back tomorrow, guys, and you'll see some more cool stuff from other companies other than just Vinegar Syndrome. Thanks for your time, guys. Thank you for your support. Make sure you give me the thumbs up on your way out and hit me in the comments below, and I'll always get back to you, of course. Until next time, guys, peace out and be good.